Hey everyone, this is Josh from Vspot Vapes, and today I wanted to go over a little overview and unboxing of the EVOD Starter Kit. One, this could be useful for people who are looking at buying a starter kit, electronic cigarette to quit smoking. This is probably going to be a kind of a popular item, which is the EVOD made by Kanger, or Kangertech is the actual name, but it's often referenced to as Kanger. A little bit about this particular e-cigarette before we open it up, or this this battery and atomizer, clearomizer. So it's a 1.6 mil capacity as far as how much e-juice, e-liquid you can put into your clearomizer here. It does have replaceable coils, and we'll go over that in a second. It comes with two 600 milliamp batteries. And it's pretty easy to operate. It's a single button, and this particular one does not have a variable voltage or wattage, and it comes with a 2.2 ohm coil inside. So we'll go ahead and crack her open and take a look inside. So using my awesome Spyderco knife here, make sure I stay on camera. Close that so I don't cut myself, as I probably would. So comes wrapped in cellophane, and we're currently selling these on the website for $39.99. It's a great value. So if you're watching this video on vspotvapes.com or on YouTube, depending upon what purpose you might be watching it, just to let you know, as of this moment right now, they're $39.99 for this whole kit. And it's a nice box, nice packaging. As you can see, you get literally two complete kits here, or batteries with clearomizers. And this is just a foam insert. Take this out. It's going to have your authenticity card, and you can go check that out on the website and put in the serial number. Has a couple of pictures and diagrams. It gives you some resistance and voltage, which is really good. Not exactly necessary, but when you're going to be buying new coils, you want to kind of make sure where you're at with your voltage of your battery and what the resistance is on the coils that you're buying to replace your coil. Get the user manual inside. These are really entertaining to read because they're not exactly translated very well from Chinese to English, but entertaining all the same and useful. So also in here, there's going to be two boxes. Your USB charger, and one labeled your coil unit. So let's go ahead and crack those open. If I can magically pull these out of the box here. There we go. I'll put those there. Put that to the side. Take a look here. Standard USB. Pretty much everyone's seen those, right? And the nice thing about this kit is it does come with the cable, which is the standard USB on one side. And on this side you have your 510 connection charger for the battery. We'll go into that in just a second. Also comes with a wall charger, which is nice. This wall charger, you just plug it in and plug in your cord here and charge your battery. And so there you go. Also the coil unit. Go ahead and open this up without tearing it, preferably. So, ooh, what do you get? You get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pack of 2.2 resistance, 2.2 ohm resistance coils. So this is really an awesome setup and great value. For 40 bucks, you're going to get set up, and you shouldn't need to buy anything for quite some time, of course, until you start getting really into vaping and you want upgrade and all that kind of stuff. But we're carrying these right now in I think 4 or 5 different colors. At the time of this video, I think we have them in green, red, blue, silver, and black. I know we have a ton of these in black. So the way that this is going to work is they're going to come already assembled. It's 5 times to turn it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to see the battery will flash, and then it's good to go. These are brand new, so if you're looking at buying this, by the way, this is the battery, and to charge it, you're just going to go ahead and screw it right into your charger here and plug it in the wall. That's it. And it has an indicator here that will let you know that it's fully charged. And you can keep one on the charger and one vaping. It's a great kit. For $40, you get two. You also get all the replacement coils. So let's look at the EVOD clearomizer here. It is have a window on both sides, and you can check your level of your e-juice. You typically don't want it to go too low, because if you can see inside that little rubber piece, your coil, your wicks are going to be right there. So if it gets too low, you're going to get some dry hits. You want to keep an eye on that. Keep your level high. At the bottom of it, so you can see, is nice stainless steel, good construction there. I'm going to go and unscrew this. And as you can see, the only downside in these new EVODs, in my opinion, as I bump the camera like a professional, is that the center tube is recessed quite a bit down into the tank. So you have to be very careful when you're filling your juices to not get down there, because then it's going to leak out the bottom. Right, so it's going to grow at the bottom. So you have to kind of lean your bottle in, and we'll do that in just a sec. Let me grab a bottle and we'll go ahead and fill this up. All right, so what do we have? We have a premium e-juice, e-liquid, as it's often referred to by Vape, and we carry this as well. We carry this line. This is called Awesome Thoth, as in awesome sauce, but with a lisp. All right, so I chose this one for a couple of reasons. Go ahead and shake it up. A lot of times when you get your e-liquids, you want to shake them up, especially if they're a 50-50 PG-VG mix, just to make sure it's, you know, that's good to go. I'm going to go ahead and unscrew this one. The reason I picked this guy, if I can get this safety thing off, is it uses a dropper, so it might be just a tad easier to fill. So I'll go ahead and bring this in. So you can see I'm just going to put it down the side and just slowly start letting that juice out. Hopefully you can see on the camera. There we go. Been watching too many review videos, singing in my videos. All right, so let's take a look. 1.6 mil capacity, so it's not gonna hold a truckload, you know. But nice thing is it comes with two, so that's kind of baller. Try to fill that up a little bit more. And as soon as I get this full, I will take the camera, I'll pan it out, and I'll kind of show you how to get started, because you don't want to just start vaping on it. You kind of want to prime the coil a little bit, it being brand new and all. So I'm pretty content with the level of the liquid in there. I'm not trying not to tip it too far, so I'll spill it out. Hopefully you can kind of see that. So let me go ahead and get the coil in there. Let me just go ahead and just put it right in. Screw it down nice and snug. You want this pretty tight because there is an O-ring in there, but when you flip it over, you don't want any juice to leak out the sides. So what I'm going to do is tip it over for a second, set it down. We're going to go ahead and pan out and kind of show you what to do next. All right, we are ready to go. So I'm going to take the battery, 650 milliamp battery. We've already turned it on. So take our clearomizer here that we just filled with our e-liquid. Just going to go ahead and screw it on. And what I like to do, if you notice on this, there are some air holes, I think 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there are 3 air holes around this Kangertech silver band right here. What I like to do is kind of put my fingers around them to plug them up a little bit, so that it doesn't actually pull any air. And we're not going to fire. We're not going to press the button. We're just going to hold it and just kind of suck in a little bit and pull that e-liquid into the channel and into the wick there, and let it get nice and saturated. So I'm trying to still pulling air through. So. You feel so kind of silly doing this, but you know it's a necessary evil. Sucked a little too much. Got some e-liquid up there. You don't want to swallow that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do a couple. You kind of want to let this sit about 15 minutes or so before you really get started. And over the course of a few hours of using it, you'll notice that you start to get more flavor. Your vapor production is increased. You're starting to feel like you're drawing a lot better. So in the beginning, understand that you're just going to kind of have to work with it a little bit, and then as the coil gets primed really nicely, it'll start vaping well. So we'll take a vape on it. Yeah, so I can tell. And this is going to be kind of a mouth to lung hit kind of a setup here. So what that means is you're kind of sucking in, and you're kind of then hitting it down into your lungs and exhaling. If you can lung hit this, but it doesn't quite have the airflow that you want. This is just really kind of a beginner starter setup. So you're going to get 2 of these. You're going to get the charger as well as 5 additional coils. And you know, it's the battery, depending upon how much you're vaping on, it's probably going to last you probably 5 to 6 hours or so. But if you're hitting it a lot more than that, you're probably going to want to carry that second one as a backup, and you know, always keep one on the charger. So that's actually it's oh, I didn't get anything on this. What I was going to say is the batteries do come with a charge on them. I'm just not sure if they're fully charged, so I don't know if I'm getting the full voltage, but I think I am. It's again, the coil is still working itself in and everything else. So that's pretty much it. You know, if you have any questions, feel free to send us an email, you know, comment on the video or the blog post wherever you're looking at this. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions. This is really set up for kind of the beginner vapor, maybe buying a gift for somebody. It really comes with everything you need, minus the e-juice or the e-liquid, depending upon, you know, what you want to call it. And as far as, you know, taking it apart, assembling it, you know, putting it together and getting it going, it's very simple. It's very easy. There's nothing scary about it. You know, so this video is really geared towards the people who are just checking things out, looking for a good starter kit, trying to figure out, you know, what do I get, and what's the path of least resistance. So again, if you have any questions, hit me up. We're on Twitter and Facebook as well. Give us a like or a subscribe. And like I said, for 40 bucks, 2 Kangertech EVOD batteries, 650 milliamp batteries, 2 EVOD clearomizers, as well as 5 additional coils. So you get a total of 7 because they're already installed. So 7 coils. And for those who are wondering, well, how long does a coil last? Well, that's debatable. A lot of people, you can clean them out, dry fire them. Those are videos for another day, but respectively, probably about 2 to 3 weeks. It just depends on how much you're vaping on it. So you figure, you know, 2 a month is kind of like what I kind of base off of. Of course, it also just depends on how much you're vaping and how much you're switching from juice to juice. So as far as mixtures and things like that. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Josh of Vspot Vapes here for the Kangertech EVOD Starter Kit. And yeah, that's it. Vape on. Later.
Now special dedication to all dogs of dogs, dedicated to all top dogs, living the crew. Man called Tony Kennedy, man called Robert, and while apart to riding through. Curfew! Sometimes